before I drop you.
Hello, I am Amedio602, and in today's video we've got over 24 tips for the newer Blackout players, or for those Blackout players who just can't seem to get their first victory. Tips are going to be in text down at the bottom of the screen, and I'm also going to be picking out a few here and there to talk about. Way too many tips to put into audio without going for 20 or 30 minutes, and I wanted to keep this short, so this is what we've got. First tip was to always be ready. Kind of goes without saying, and a lot of these are going to be very obvious to the advanced players out there. There was another tip that popped up that said friendly fire is enabled, and that's specific to Blackout. You can damage your teammates. You get a blue hit marker if you happen to do that. Gameplays in the background here, you're going to get to see 7 different victory royales. Me downing and finishing countless people here. Well, I suppose if you really do want to count them, please drop in the comments. Let me know how many people I killed in this video. I'm not going to count them all. It's countless. Countless as far as I'm concerned. When you're playing Blackout, it's just like playing regular Call of Duty, with the exception of you don't respawn in most of the game modes. So you have to be very careful with your life. And this is a big tip right here, aim for headshots. Did you see how quickly I downed Iceman? The headshots, they make a huge difference in Blackout. The reason for that is only level 3 armor protects the head. And currently it's a 40% reduction to damage. So not only do you get a 10% bonus to damage when you shoot players in the head, it's also most of the time not going to be blocked by armor. So if you shoot a headshot, think about that. If your normal damage would be 100% and you're shooting them in the head, that's 110%. If it's an armor versus a non-armor, I mean, you're talking 60% damage versus 110. That's almost double the damage if you can hit them in the head. And especially with sniper rifles, as you'll see a few sniper clips in this video, sniper rifles are just absolutely devastating when you can get headshots with them, especially the Paladin. The Paladin is always a one-shot kill in solos or a one-shot down in duos and quads. Aim for the head, that's the biggest mistake I think new players make, is they aim for any kind of contact, and really you gotta aim for the head. That's a mistake I make sometimes too, and you'll see lots of armor hit markers in these videos. And it's not necessarily bad to hit someone in the body, but it's a lot better if you can get a headshot. The next thing that I don't see people doing enough is running away. And in this clip here you can see I was at a disadvantage in that fight. I immediately took cover behind something and healed. Instead of just running out in the open and getting downed like this guy, I ran away from the fight, I took cover, I got healed. You only have one life in Blackout, so you've got to be smart about how you use it. Now the exception here is if the enemies are weak, rush them. They usually aren't expecting it. Even if they are, you can catch them off guard a lot of the time if you can manage to flank from multiple directions at once. And in this case, this was a victory where we had barely any kills. Those guys they were camping it up. They were chickens. In case you haven't heard, the month of April is going to be free Blackout for everyone from the 2nd to the 30th. That was just announced yesterday. That was April 1st. There are going to be a lot of new players hopping on. And hopefully this video helps a few people get their first victory. If the tips in this video do help you get a victory, please let me know in the comments. I'd be interested in hearing that this video helps some folks. And subscribe to the channel. That's my price of admission. Just subscribe. If I help you get a win, comment on the video, subscribe. You can see there that win. Whew. I had put a lot of shots in that guy. didn't know exactly where he was, and I was kind of counting on my team to kill him for me. I was just running around. Oh, now this clip here, this is a nice little sniper battle that we have with these two guys. And I'm not a big fan of finishing people unless it makes sense. Like right there, he was trying to crawl over to cover, and so I felt like I was obligated to finish him for my team. But it's usually just kind of a jerk maneuver. I finish people, but I really wish they would just take that mechanic out of the game, unless the whole team dies. It's kind of it's a sore sticking point of mine, just because it's no fun to sit and watch the rest of your team play. And this guy, I don't know what that guy was thinking. He was really surprised. The vehicles in Blackout are incredibly powerful. That was the new muscle car. And they're very fast, very easy to run people over. And it's kind of crazy how much... I really think that they need more of a nerf than the EMP grenade that was just released. And this gameplay here, this is our last one to watch. Man, this was a rough one. We had no healing, no equipment. Somehow we managed. Look at this. That guy's in the storm. Don't play in the storm. Kill that guy. There's one more guy. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Boy, that was a really quick video. I hope you got a chance to read all the captions down at the bottom. And if you did enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm out for this one.